Division top drawer competition with Jake the Snake Roberts, joined by Rockin Robin, squaring up with Macho Man Randy Savage with Miss Elizabeth in his corner.
Man, Randy Savage has got a rocket strapped to his career since quitting Scott Bell's camp.
He sure has.
Tonight's Snarl main event is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Rockin Robin from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 242 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Jake the Snake, bringing along that ominous burlap sack, and also bringing along the far less ominous Rockin Robin, serving tonight as her brother's second at ringside, with Miss Elizabeth on the side of the Macho Man.
This main event Legends matchup couldn't possibly have a more classic old school vibe. Both seasoned veterans, we could be in for a long one.
And with a 20-minute time limit, we could very definitely be in for the long haul, because neither of these guys know about quitting when things get crazy.
And they could be getting crazy right here and now. Let's kinda hope they do. It would make for a great main event.
I like that idea, GB. Jake the Snake Roberts certainly looking prime for this matchup with Macho Man Randy Savage, and boy has he been hot.
And his opponent, accompanied by Miss Elizabeth from Sarasota, Florida, weighing 256 pounds, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Woohoo, man, you can barely hear yourself thinking here between the music and the crowd here in Albany. Macho Man Randy Savage definitely in the house and well received by the fans in the building tonight. In tonight's main event matchup against Jake the Snake Roberts, I guess it's safe to say Macho Man's heavily favored to win this match.
What a change in Randy Savage, now operating independently. Just he and Elizabeth, in charge of themselves for a change, and what a difference it's made. I don't think he's lost a match since he cut loose from Too Short.
He looks happier. His in-ring action, where it counts, has been on point. Randy Savage is cruising, and all the lights are green.
Man, you talk about a classic wrestling throwback to the 1980s. Jake the Snake Roberts and Macho Man Randy Savage. Man, what a main event we got wound up here. The referee rings the bell. They come center ring. Jake the Snake opens up with a kick, a snapmare, and a grind of the boot into the face of Macho Man. A kick to the side takes him down to the canvas again. Randy Savage catches a jab, a gouge to the eyes. He counters with a jab, a couple of lefts and rights, and a hard right that puts Jake Roberts down on the mat. Macho Man going right to the top turnbuckle right away. Big time cross body to Jake the Snake Roberts. Randy Savage with a jab, a right, and a quick takedown, followed up with a set of hard rights to the head of Jake the Snake Roberts. Rockin Robin looking on at ringside. Swing and a miss from Savage. A clothesline from Jake the Snake Roberts takes him down. Savage counters with a sweep. The Macho Man locks it up with Jake the Snake. Headlock punch. Savage goes behind. Hard shot to the back. The Macho Man goes behind again, repeats the process, whips Jake the Snake Roberts to the ropes, high hip toss. From Jake the Snake Roberts from Macho Man Randy Savage. There's an elbow drop right across the chest. No kidding, Randy Savage has been hot ever since he quit Scott Bell's camp, and he's just been amazing. Here he comes, through the ropes, shoulder tackle takes Jake the Snake Roberts down. I don't think it's going to be too long before Macho Man Randy Savage comes knocking at Roddy Piper's door for the Legends World Championship. Jake the Snake Roberts taking a beating on the outside as the referee counts. Randy Savage snaps the leg, drops an elbow on it. Rounds up Jake Roberts, rolls him back inside the ring. 20-minute main event here. Can't really say how long it's going to go. Jake Roberts catches an elbow off the top from Randy Savage, a cover and a hook of the leg. One. Just the one. Jake Roberts powers out of the pin. Randy Savage goes right back in. Hard right hands to the head of Jake Roberts. Jake the Snake Roberts Not looking too effective in this matchup. Discus punch from Randy Savage. Takes him down. The Macho Man with a chop. Gets a hold of the trunk. Vertical suplex to Jake the Snake. And Macho Man's feeling it, and so's the crowd here in Albany. Oh, man. Jake the Snake Roberts in trouble here. Sweeps the leg on Macho Man. Takes him down. Moves in on Randy Savage. A vicious gouge of the eyes from Jake the Snake. Jake kick to the midsection. Randy Savage puts on the brakes, delivers a knee. Tries for the scoop slam, but no good. Jake Roberts counters him. Hard shot to the midsection from Randy Savage. A jab, another, a third. A hard right. Jake's reeling. Miss Elizabeth watching. Randy Savage really starting to open up here off the middle rope. Cross body. Collapses Jake the Snake Roberts. Randy going topside again. Big time cross body splash. A cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2. Well, one other close call, but not good enough. Randy Savage goes back to work again. Something that he's calling for it. This could be a big time elbow right across the chest center ring. Jake Roberts is out. 1, 2. Shut up. Jake the Snake Roberts refusing to go gently into that good night. Randy Savage with another discus punch to Jake Roberts. And Jake the Snake Roberts has been rapidly losing more and more momentum as this match has progressed. Randy Savage, a little chokey on Jake the Snake Roberts. Jake looking for some way out, and there ain't one. Another jab from the Macho Man, and another snap. Jake's head back down. He goes into the seated position in the corner. Randy Savage putting the boots to Jake Roberts. I don't know, man. Maybe this is an imposter. Maybe the real Jake's tied up in the back. As Jake Roberts is catching a beating from Macho Man over here. He's got him for 20 minutes. Jake Roberts might be rethinking silent on this match. Randy Savage countered by Jake Roberts. Jake finally starting to snap out of it here. Savage head first into the turnbuckle. A jab from Jake the Snake Roberts. There's another one. Randy Savage quickly counters him. Drops up Jake. Slams him into the corner. A short clothesline. Randy charges another clothesline to the back of the head of Jake Roberts. Macho Man snaps the arm on Jake. Savage locks him up. Jake swings and misses. Catches an atomic drop right to the tailbone. Savage with a chop. All left, all right. And a gut wrench suplex to Jake Roberts center ring. Macho Man gets a hold of him again. Another hard shot to the breadbasket. Jake Roberts counters with elbows, backs Randy Savage off. Savage locks him up, flips him to the far left corner. Jake Roberts counters with an elbow, finds his way out, locks it up with Macho Man, has him up, scoop slams him. And Jake Roberts, just like that, trying to turn it around here. And here we go, slugfest time between two. Oh man, these two guys, they go at it for a while. Randy Savage with a couple of hard rights to Jake Roberts. Counters, delivers a couple more. Jake Roberts counters, and down goes Randy. Ooh, down goes Jake Roberts on that hard right from Randy Savage. Wheeling on the outside, Randy Savage charges through the ropes. Another flying shoulder tackle to Jake the Snake Roberts. And this one's spiraling out of control for Jake on the outside. A scoop slam to the floor from the Macho Man. Savage with a kick to the midsection, gets a hold of him, and spinning pile driver out there on the floor. Well, if that ain't the end, I don't know what will be. Randy Savage going to town on Jake Roberts on the outside. The referee counting, time's running out. Jake Roberts rolled back inside. Savage Throws himself in. Goes for the cover and hooks the leg here. 1, 2, 3, and we are done. Macho Man Randy Savage picking up the win over Jake Roberts by pinfall.
The time, 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Well, sir, that racks up another win for Macho Man Randy Savage, and he's been racking up plenty of those lately. And he's just rocketing straight up, meteoric rise. And he's going to wind up facing Roddy Piper sooner rather than later, it sure looks like.
All right, amigos, that's all we've got time for this week on Snarl. Fans, thanks to all of you for your viewership, your comments, and everything else that's helped this little channel to grow like it has. We return Monday night, October the 3rd with our WL Rage from Elmira, New York. For Tex Johnny and yours truly, Wally Cardinal saying thanks, good night, and be safe. See you next Saturday the 8th.